Today I will give you guys a quick rundown of how to get your Helm enchant from the Corruptions event. So first, make sure you're in Dornogal and you fly over to this area on the map. Do a couple of quests here before you enter, and then you should get a quest called Into the Darkest Memories, which allows you to go into the portal and do the quest. If you're queuing as two people, make sure both of you are able to click this prompt to start the vision. Otherwise, you will not get credit for the quest. Once you're in, you basically start with 1,000 sanity. You just have to clear as much as you can before you lose all your sanity. There are 4 events in the entire vision and 1 boss at the very end. You do not have to clear all 4 visions to get the boss at the very end, but you do have to clear at least 1. Each event has different objectives you need to complete. Your very first run isn't going to get very far because you don't have your talent points in yet, but just get as far as you can, and then you should be able to complete the quest after and put more talent points in. Once you get the first talent node, you can restore your sanity using this orb that appears as an extra action button, and it pretty much puts you back to full sanity. You get 3 charges of this shared for the party, so make sure you use them wisely. You need to finish the Borrowing Corruption quest, which requires you to obtain 500 corrupted mementos and 8 black blood residues. Do as many visions as it takes for you to obtain that amount. It should be about 2, depending on how far you clear for each one. Inside the vision, there are some vials you can drink for buffs. First, you have to look at Morgan Pesty and look at which vial is on top of his body. That is the vial that you don't want to drink because it will be minus 100 sanity, and that color is different every time. There's a black, red, green, blue, and purple vial, and depending on which vial is on top of his body, you do not want to drink that vial. The other ones should be buffs, but they're not very relevant unless it is the one that gives you 100 sanity. So here I'm checking. That was a black one, so I don't want to drink that one because that was the bad one for this dungeon. The green one I found in this specific instance gave you 100 sanity, so those were the ones that we were looking for. And once you get to this part, you have to make sure you and your partner click the orb at the same time to open up the door. For this mini boss, make sure you do not look at the Eye of Chaos or it will drain your sanity. Dodge every mechanic as well. As you can see, you can loot your quest items off of these chests at the end. We had all 5 chests this time because we cleared all 4 events and the last boss. Once you're done with this quest, just turn it in and you will be able to get your Helm enchant. Unfortunately, this week you can only get the lesser enchant because the greater one is time gated to the week after. Just turn it in at the dragon. Very first one, Void Ritual, should be best for most classes because that one just gives you stats. Once you get it on your main, you can apply it to your helm, and then you can use the memento currency to buy them for all your alts. It is warbound. The Hourglass talent tree is also time gated currently, and you can only get the top 4 nodes. You just want to go in this order, from top to middle to left to right, as soon as you can get enough currency to buy it. This is the vendor off of the dragon where you can buy the Helm enchant on your alts. All you need to do is transfer over the currency from your mains, or you can just buy it on your main and mail it over to your alt. Hope this helps and have fun.